guys, right, so basically I'm gonna explain to you guys obviously why I couldn't do the rest of the vlog, sorry, or anything like that. And the reason why is because something happened where we could have, to be worse of it, we could have died. You probably wouldn't even be seeing this video, you wouldn't even hear from me or the rest of the family or anything like that, right? But this incident basically happened at Plaza Beach Resort Hotel in Kenya and Mombasa. So basically, I had finally finished my vlog for my first time, obviously in Mombasa, right? Okay, obviously Mombasa, Kenya, and obviously the last bit of it, I went on the beach. I did the final ending to it. I was happy. It was done. It was calm. Now I sat down when we came back off the beach. I sat down, editing everything, doing everything. Now we got back to the room. So obviously you got mine and Rakia's room, you got another woman, you got another woman, you got Mariam and Jordan, and you got her mum and dad, and then obviously her other sister and her boyfriend. Like it was going down our corridor anyway. But anyway, cut that short. Let me rewind all the way to the problem really. So basically what really happened is I was uploading the video, okay, the Wi-Fi in the room was working fine, I was there, I was uploading the video, I was thinking like, okay, cool. Like it's uploading, I'll put my phone into charge so my phone don't die while it's uploading. Put my phone over the other side of the room, charging, okay? Now, there's a chair that's in the way of my cable, and my phone is actually underneath the top part of my suitcase. Can't see my phone, okay? Now, Rakia's phone is plugged into the TV, which is on the wall, but then the cable and her phone is sat on top of the refrigerator, okay? It's like a little mini fridge, okay? Now, obviously, I've checked both phones, anything like that. They're fine. Plug them into charge. It's fine. My video is uploading. It's fine. Now, I've obviously went onto the balcony and I've locked the balcony door. Okay, mind you, you cannot open the balcony door from the other side. Okay, so I've locked the balcony door from the inside. I've locked our main door. I'm like, all right, cool. Let me watch a bit of TV, and then man's gonna go to sleep. You know, so I'm like, it's fine, right? So I'm there like, raw, I'm actually feeling tired, you know? So I got up, I'm seeing how far the video is loaded. The video's got to 67%. So, okay, that's cool. Press Rakia's phone, check the time on there. Both phones are there. Mind you, on the dressing table, okay, there's 16,000 Kenyan shillings. There's 2 watches, my chain. If some of you watch my videos or you see my Instagram pictures, you'll see my chain, you'll see my watches on there. Now, well, obviously, I've gone to sleep because everything's fine. Doors are locked. Everything's fine. Now, Rakia's crying. I'm like, bro, like, why are you crying for? She's like, I'm being bitten, like mosquito bitten. I'm like, oh, okay. Let me get the mosquito thing for you, innit? So I go off the bed. I'm like, it's a bit hot in here. Like, mind you, I've had the air conditioning on the whole day. Like, why is it so hot? Then I've gone in the suitcase. I've got the thingy for her. Putting her, and then after I was like, the door is open. Did you leave the door open? She was like, I haven't got out of bed. I'm like, I haven't even got out of bed either. So why is the door open? So mind you, there's no footprints on our floor or anything like that. The front door is closed, okay? So I've went back and I've closed the balcony door again. I've unlocked it, obviously. And then I got back into bed. Checked both phones as well. My video was like, it was on 90%. I was like, this is taking long. So I left it. Rakia's phone now, obviously I checked out the time on that. Yep, both phones are there, everything's there, fine. Then it came to 7 in the morning and I was basically going for toilet. I was going for a wee, right? And I was like, why is there footprints on the floor? Thinking to myself. So I was like, oh, let me go to my phone to see how far the video is loaded. I ain't even gone for a wee, by the way, yet, okay? So I walked over to my phone. I'm like, where's my phone? I was like, Rakia, man, where the frick have you put my phone? She's like, it's there. I was like, Rakia, stop fucking about with me. Where's my phone? She was like, your phone's there. Like, why are you complaining with me about your phone? I'm like, where's my phone? And then I'm like, why have you opened the door again? She was like, I haven't opened the door. Mind you, the balcony door is wide open. So I'm looking on the floor. There's footprints on the floor, like muddy footprints, because it rained that night anyway. So I'm like, okay, this is a bit weird. Now, I'm like, hold on, let me check her phone. Rakia's phone's not there. Mind you, 16,000 is there. The watches are there, jewelry there, passports are there, bank cards are there, all of that's there, okay? So obviously both phones have gone, and sorry, the money wasn't there. So obviously the 16,000's gone and the phone's gone, the iPhone 7 and iPhone 6 Plus. Now, we're like, shit, somebody's obviously come in our room because there's footprints here as well. Now, as I said, remember, the door cannot be open from the outside. Cannot be open from the outside. So we've gone next door, knocked on her door to see if she was okay. So, and we'll ask her if anything's happened missing. She was like, at first, she was like, when I came back, my purse was by the door, because she went downstairs to get a drink. My purse was by the door, but obviously, like, I'm missing money, so she missed 4,000. So they obviously went into her room as well. So we went down to Jordan and Mariam's room now. And while we were in Jordan and Mariam's room, I said to Jordan, I was like, because this is 7 o'clock in the morning, so they're obviously pissed that we're knocking on the door at this time in the morning. Have you guys got anything missing? Then when they actually check, their balcony door is closed. There's no footprints in their room, by the way. So it's closed, no footprints in their room. Also, the woman has no footprints in her room, and her door was closed, by the way. So they checked. Jordan's phone, gone. Their money was inside a small little purse, inside the bottom of Mariam's bag. Mariam's bag was underneath loads of clothes, right? So basically, the person who obviously taken it has gone into her bag and everything like that, taken it all out, left the bank cards, but taken the money. Taking Jordan's phone from the side. Now, Mariam and Jordan's phone is like, Mariam's phone, is in the middle, okay, of where they sleep. So obviously the person, and they've got a net round them, so the person who obviously came and took the phones obviously didn't see Mariam's phone. Now, they're like, shit, we've been robbed as well. Their passports, everything's there, that's fine. Now, we've gone down to everyone else's room, everyone else is fine. So we're like, okay, that's fine. Now, we've walked outside, and we're looking at, you can see where there's footsteps on the actual wall. Now, we're thinking, on our wall, by the way. So we're thinking, right, there's footsteps in our wall. I've closed the door and locked the door twice. You can't open a door from the outside. Someone must have came in the main door, opened the door, let somebody in. And when I've obviously locked it, they've then come back in again. Okay? So that's our room now. Mariam and Jordan's room, there's no footprint. So obviously, and their doors were closed. It was locked. Nowhere in beside the main front door. Now, beside that, obviously, now, we've obviously gone upstairs to speak to the manager. The manager, which is Dennis, believe it's Dennis. The name I got given was Dennis. He basically lives in the fucking hotel. He lives in the hotel, okay? Now, this is at 7 o'clock. We've gone upstairs to reception, okay? The manager did not come upstairs until 10:30, okay? 10:30. I don't think it takes you that motherfucking long to get dressed. I really don't think it takes you that long to get dressed, okay? Now, when he comes upstairs, he's not even fussed, he's not even caring, anything like that. You're just a prick. Not gonna lie, you're an absolute prick. He was like, oh, let me see, gone to the rooms, checked it. He said that obviously the doors can't be open from the outside. The manager said the doors can't be open from the outside. There you go. Now, beside that, we've gone to the police station. They've done a report. One, the police messed up our report. They've done it completely wrong. So I had to go back and then get it redone again. Now, we've come back. The police has come back as well. Now, the police officer, the first thing he says to the manager, where's your CCTV? You have a big hotel like this. If some of you watch my other vlog, you will see how big the mother freaking hotel is. Okay? Now, a manager's like, oh, we don't have any. Police officer's like, why do you not have CCTV camera? Like, you have a big hotel like this. How many security guards do you have? One security guard to walk around this whole damn building and stop people from the beach coming into our hotel, right? Not happening. You're supposed to have a minimum of six security guards in that hotel. Any hotel along the whole beach has to have a minimum of six security guards. Okay. Now, so obviously, they've obviously speaking Swahili as well, right? And the reason how I understand this is because I was getting Rakia, Mariam, and their mum and all that to translate it, right? So yeah, he's got the police officers come, checked our room, everything like that. He's basically checked the door as well. You cannot open the door from the outside. He said you cannot open the door from the outside. He said, basically, the police officer turned around and said, the thing that what he thinks has happened, someone has obviously sprayed sleeping gas in our room, okay? Then obviously they've then come into our room and then taken it that way. But it has to be someone who's come in through the main door because you cannot open only the balcony doors, okay? Now, all of that shenanigans, all done, okay? It's all good, it's all done. We've gone back to police station. They finished doing the report, everything like that. Now we've then come back to the hotel. Okay, and we're just like, you know what, we're gonna have to try and work something out. So I've basically went out to the beach, and I said to a guy on the beach, I was like, basically, I'm gonna offer someone 80,000 Kenyan shillings to find all 3 phones and find the person who's done it. Now when I said that, one guy ran off, came back, and he was like, I heard something about that. I did hear something about that. It was basically to do with one of the guys who actually is in your hotel. I'm like, what? He was like, is this happened last year in November? And they found out that it was someone in the actual hotel. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, you know, that's information that I can go obviously give to the police and give to the manager. Manager, he didn't care, okay? He did not care at all about that. Now obviously, he came down, he spoke to the guy, gave the guy some money. The guy went away, never seen the guy again, okay? The guy was supposed to come back. Then, obviously, I went to the police station the next day to get the reports and that changed. One of the police officer told me, you should be careful of that manager. I was like, why? He was like, he's got a reputation for paying other police officers. I'm like, what? It's like, what, you mean like bribing? He's like, yeah. Mind you, this Dennis or whatever the frick this manager's name is, he was outside when I was just, police officer was speaking to me. I was like, oh, really? So obviously what he's done, he paid that, the guy, the officer who came and checked everything, the manager's obviously paid him to like forget about it because we was leaving the next day. So he was like, just forget about it. Now anyway, caught all of that same day anyway. I've basically, the manager said to me, come upstairs, let me speak, we'll have a meeting at 3 o'clock. I'm like, all right, cool. I got there at 10 to 3. Got there, stood by the reception, waited. He come out of his office. Then after, he's like, oh, just sit in my office. I sat in the guy's office for 45 minutes. The guy's basically sat downstairs having lunch with some woman. Okay? I'm like, all right, it's a minor. I was like, I'll get Rick here quickly and come back upstairs. He's like, yeah, that's fine. So I came back upstairs now, and he's just stood by the reception, just reading the papers. I'm like, yo, can we talk to you? He was like, oh, just give me some time. I'm like, okay, cool. So giving him some time now, I'm sat in the office. And I'm like, this brother is taking long, 3 hours. I'm sat here like waiting. When I actually went out to the front to see his car is not there. His car is gone. So he's basically been avoiding us all day. All day he's been avoiding us, okay? Now, he's not avoiding just us, he's avoiding the family, everything like that. Now, remember the woman who I said they took 4,000 from her? The manager went to her room and gave her the 4,000 back. That's not suspicious? That sounds very suspicious to me. Now, obviously, by the way, the woman told us that he's giving her the money back, okay? He's giving her the money. Now, we've obviously, so we're obviously there leaving and shit like that. And when we're leaving, I'm like, that's the guy's car. Like, it's because the car wasn't there all day. So that's the guy's car when we're leaving out, going out of the hotel. When I looked in the car, there's a woman driving it. This guy is such a little prick that he's decided to get a woman to then drive his car back, okay? Because he didn't want to see us. He wanted to avoid us until we go. Now, someone explain this to me because I'm a bit confused, right? Please tell me, am I just being stupid that somebody may have just obviously... By the way, our room height is taller than a double-decker bus. Just to let you all know. It's taller than a double-decker bus. So, let me know, right? What do you guys think, okay? Do you guys think the manager is in on it and someone actually came into our... Well, they had to come through the freaking main door. So it had to be obviously someone in the hotel. Or do you think someone from the beach obviously came on, acrobatic people, because there was a lot of acrobatic people, or however the frick you say it, climb up and then they came in. Mind you, the door can't open from the outside. Okay? Now, what do you guys think? Because basically, I think the manager is in on it. I'm not going to lie. That's why he wanted to avoid us. That's why he basically gave the woman money so she wouldn't go to the police as well. But on a real though, people, tell me what you think about it, about the whole situation. Because this guy, all I got to say is, I hope something real bad happens to you, and then you're then looking to try and solve it, and you can't solve it. Karma's a bitch. Karma will come back round and bite you in that same black ass of yours. Okay? But anyway, people, I beg you, do me a favor. Share the video as well, you know. Let me hear what some people are thinking. What's their opinion about this, please. So people, if you see the video, share the video or something like that. But by the way, I'm back in the UK now. Man's got the jacket, everything. Hey, Kenya was sick though. Beside that, Nairobi was great. Great. It was freaking great. Had a great time. Beside all of that bullshit, had a great time. As some of you seen from my other vlog I just uploaded. Yo, the family's all great. Everything's great. Like, yeah. Peace, man. Thank you.